Welcome everyone, I'm your host Locum23. Joining me for Chapters, Interactive Stories, Kidnapping the Princess, Chapter 3, 2 months later. Talia has adapted to life inside the castle, and has agreed to perform the tasks on schedule. She is still your prisoner, but she doesn't always seem to like it. And speaking of which, I forgot to turn up the sound. There we go. Sorry about that. Talia looks up from her cleaning. You know, Sabelli, I'm in here for months, but I still don't know anything about you. Sybil, excuse me. You're not supposed to, Princess. You're just supposed to do what I say and keep quiet otherwise. I'm still not giving up on getting through to you. Well, good luck with that. I see you sometimes when you're unsure of yourself, when you're feeling human, Iris. I told you not to call me that. Why not? That's your name, isn't it? I never should have told you. Why did your parents name you Iris? In a flash, her hand is gripping her jaw. Her eyes bulge in a momentary worry. You are to call me Master. Got it? She nods vigorously. You let go. Good. How long have you known you were a lesbian? What did I say about shutting that pretty little mouth of yours? Oh. Oh, what did we miss? Oh, come on. I haven't tried escaping in weeks. I've resigned myself to this. Doesn't that earn me something? She stares at you in a way that makes you feel vulnerable, I suppose. Alright, since I was 10, what about you? Since when have you been a lesbian? I'm quite sure I'm straight, thank you very much. You're not straight. Bi, perhaps. Perhaps, but you're not straight. Please, I'm straight as a pole. You bark out a laugh, then cross your arms and study her more seriously. Want to bet on that? My, someone's competent. You'd be too if you were right. What do you say? Okay, it's a bet, but I want to keep up the stakes to something more challenging. I'm not going to bet on your release, or to let you harm me in any way. Yeah, I kind of figured. But that wasn't what I had in mind. Good. Go ahead. I'm listening. An impish smile spreads on her face. Her gray eyes twinkle, her pouty lips widening. Let's play a game of cards. If you win, you can make me do anything. Anything at all. Huh, I can already do that. You absolutely cannot. I am a princess and have my dignity. You can't take that from me. Anyway, I mean you can do anything you want, and will have my permission to do so. You can't help it. A thrill runs your body at the mere suggestion of doing whatever you want with the beauty before you. Oh my. And if you win, you'll do as I tell you. Why the hell would I agree to that? You're my captive. Why would I let you have power over me? What's the matter? Scared I'll win? I'm the one who taught her how to play. I'm not scared of anything, least of some silly card game. So, you'll play then. The thought comes unbidden. You picture the way Talia looked last week. She spilled a bucket of wash water all over her shirt. You find yourself saying, "You're gonna be sorry, Princess." I doubt it. Okay, if we're gonna do this, let's at least do it somewhere without so many cockroaches. I'll agree to that. Then why do you have cockroaches in the dungeon? Are you leaving food down there? Talia is clearly pleased with herself as you lead her upstairs and set the cards and some chips on the kitchen table. It's too late to back out now. But I should warn you, I used to play a lot of online poker. So, what's the game then? 7 stud, deuces or bugs, lowest third, street bets first, and of course no limit. Okay, so 7 stud, deuces or bugs, and lowest lowest third street bets. Okay, I guess. Your jaw drops. Apparently the princess had more than one poker mentor. I don't know half those terms. I thought you said you played a lot of online poker. Well, I mean, mostly hold'em and 5-card draw. Wow, this is going to go great. Embarrassed, you listen as Talia explains what those poker terms mean. You deal out the cards. Talia starts the betting. You call her, she raises, thinking she's bluffing. You raise her. She calls you and reveals her face-down cards. A full house. Beginner's luck. Next hand. 2 hours later, you slam your cards down and jump to your feet enraged. How did you do that? I always win. Where did you learn how to play? Talia shrugs innocently and collects the cards with a smile on her face. I'd ask the guards to play with me whenever I was bored in the palace. One of them was recovering gambling addict. How fortunate. You sigh? You may be a kidnapper, but you aren't a cheater. You must pay up on the bet. So, what do you want from me? Oh, nothing much. I just want you to love me. Am I being pranked right now? What? I want you to pretend as if you're in love with me, Iris. That's ridiculous. I can't do that. I think you can. Why? Why would you wish for such a thing? I don't think you're a bad person, just a confused one. I think if I can make you love me, pretend of course, you'll realize you're not the hardened kidnapper you pretend to be. What makes you think so? I don't think it's true. I feel it. No argument comes from your lips. You say nothing. Now, make your good on your promise and love me. Talia doesn't understand the gravity of her wishes, the pain this will cause you. How could she? She doesn't know you. Taking a deep breath, you allow yourself to feel what you've been pushing back for the past 12 years. You'll think about the consequences later. Okay, how does this work? I should what? Plan a date or something? Yes! Show me your perfect date. Were you in love? Fine. Then our first date, a romantic dinner date, or a casual garden picnic. By the way, I'm working on accumulating more diamonds, so this will kind of be like choices, but the difference is I can actually accumulate a diamond every 5 minutes, by the way. Talia grasps when you reach the garden. Gasps, excuse me. She walks around, her eyes wide in awe. As she touches the flower petals, it reminds me of the more innocent times. The flowers throughout the castle are all from here. I noticed when you brought me in. Are you the one who takes care of them? Do I look like a gardener to you? No, I just thought... You think a lot of things about me, don't you? It's hard not to. You're an enigma that's waiting to be solved. No, I'm a ticking bomb waiting for my time. There's a difference. That still won't prevent me from trying to know you. You frown and tilt your head into consideration. Her persistence is maddening. Alright, I am the one who takes care of the flowers. Happy? So we would have paid diamonds for that regardless. For real? Yes, I will. They call me. One of my childhood friends love flowers too. How about you, princess? What's your hobby? Reading, blogging. Huh? I understand an interest in books, but blogging? The queen allows that? Talia turns her back to you and toys with the flowers. The Queen has certain expectations of me. If she ever found out, she'd probably throw me in the dungeon. Your mum sounds fun to be with. Huh, you wouldn't know the half of it. One time she wouldn't allow me to leave my room for a month because I refused to learn the waltz. How do you manage to live with her? I don't have a choice. She's not only my mother, she's also the Queen. There's no escaping her. Should I believe everything she said? Talia is just like her mother, isn't she? Why would she tell me these things? It's getting late. We should probably get going. Can I spend the night with you? The request catches you off guard. Spending so much time with her is already threatening to reignite the feelings and ruin your plan. And yet, you don't know how to reject her. Aren't you scared I'll do something bad to you? Not at the moment. You're supposed to be in love with me. You're a child, aren't you? You really are a child. I'm serious! A swelling feeling threatens to overcome you. On the way to the bedroom, you open the door. You discover that you're nervous. How strange. You rarely feel nervous about anything. Then again, this is Talia. You take her hands in yours and slowly pull her close. Sibel, you wanted this, didn't you? I didn't think... Didn't think what? That I'd follow through? Grasping her, almost gently, you lay her on the bed. I'll stop if you want me to. You can feel her breath on your skin as she whispers. Don't stop. You feel her against you, and feel the thrill that goes with it as you lower yourself towards her. Even so, it feels like an ice pick is piercing your lungs every time you touch. She is an enemy. A voice whispers in your mind. But this is just pretend. We can say anything, and it isn't real. I love you, Talia. God knows how much I love you. Body stiffens at your words. A moment of panic, and it's supposed to be make-believe after all. But for you, this is both a dream and a nightmare, a fantasy mingled with the tortures of the past. Say it. Say what? Tell me you love me too. Tell me you want me. I'd be lying. Then lie. After all, I'm lying too. Her hesitation drives the ice pick deeper into your lungs. You struggle to keep your composure. And yet, something urges you to push it, to push her. Say it. I love you, Sibel. You and only you. What should I do? Embrace her? In the night. Neither of you speak for a while. You wish you can stay there on the bed forever, but in life there are more important things than temporary happiness. With difficulty, you remove her arms from her waist and roll away. Let's sleep. After a long, tense moment, Talia speaks. What happens tomorrow? What do you mean? What happens when we wake up and your debt has been paid? You squeeze your eyes shut. Nothing happens. We go back to how things were. You once again become Iris, and once again you bury your feelings amongst the memories of your past. Revenge. Revenge is what matters. Ever since you were young, ever since your life was taken from you. Your life as the future queen. Princess Sibel, Talia just arrived with the mother. She's here to see you. Very good. Bring her to me. Close the book and lean against the tree. The palace garden has always been your favorite place to read. Even the guards know not to make a sound here. Hearing the crunch of small feet on dry leaves. You turn to see Talia, hands properly behind her back. You made it. I've been begging my mother for days. She finally gave in. When the Duke passed away, Duchess Esmeralda became the highest-ranked noble in the land, a fact which did little to improve her attitudes towards Sibel and the rest of the royal family. What do you want to do today? Let's play hide-and-seek by the pond. Suggest reading a book by the oak tree. What are you reading, by the way? Etiquette. As princess, I need to learn the decorum to rule our country someday. I know etiquette, too. I'm sure you do. Nobles are taught it, too. Yep, we curtsy and wave at the crowd and try not to burp too loud. Honestly, you have it easier than I. How? Maestro is so strict, he doesn't even allow me to make any mistakes. Does he yell at you? He gets this look in his eyes that's worse than any scream, and his hair looks like a banshee's. Scary messy. Talia laughs. You can't help but what a good feeling it gives you to see her laugh. Your ages and interests aren't the same, but you have one thing in common. You desire to make each other happy. It's touching how Talia works hard to please you. Suddenly, you jump to your feet. Come on. Off your hand, Talia grabs it and leaps up, latching onto you. You're the only person I care about. I love you. You grab her shoulders and look around in a panic. What if somebody should hear? Shh. Didn't I tell you to tone it down? If anyone hears that, they'll report you to your mother. You'll never be allowed to come here again. Sorry. I'm just excited to be with you. I mean it, Sibel. Forever. I know you are, but hold it in. You must put away that feeling. Promise? I promise. Your family's head guard, Kiara, approaches. She looks placidly at the two of you. Duchess Esmeralda requests your presence, Lady Talia. Are we going home? I believe so, my lady. You remain impassive. Despite your sadness, a queen must know how to hide her feelings. Also, no one knows that you don't like Talia's mother, not even Talia herself. Can you give us a minute to say goodbye? Very well, Your Grace. You turn to Talia when the guardswoman leaves. Her eyes are watering. I don't want to go. I know. Wipe Talia's tears with your thumb. Next time, I'll bring you some of the flowers you love. You brought me some last time. I know, but I like seeing you smile when I give them to you. Last time I took one of the flowers and pressed it and made it into a bookmark. At this, her face brightens. You did? So I'd get flowers from you every time I open a book. Talia blushes, smiling a tongue-tied as she's led away. A few days later. That is sweet and yet sad at the same time. As your bedtime nears, your mother ushers you into a waiting car. Where are we going, Mother? To the countryside. It's been a while since we've been there, and your father could use some time away from the palace politics. She looks off, distantly, and sighs. Your father, the king, smiles as you get in the backseat of the limousine. My beautiful princess, I have a surprise waiting for you. Shh, we agreed not to tell her right away. Sorry, dear. I, too, much enjoy seeing our daughter squirm in anticipation. What is it? Are you giving me one of the books I told you I wanted? You and your books. Your father and I will give you any books you want, but our surprise this time is different. Oh, I have a guess. Can I guess? Guess away. Is it Talia? The queen laughs. She has a pretty laugh. You hope someday your laugh sounds like hers. I don't think Esmeralda will like it if we wrap her daughter in paper and give her to you. Aw, I guess I'll have to wait for you to show me what it is, Ronaldo, the head guard, takes his place in the passenger seat beside the driver. He nods to your father.
The motorcade is ready, Your Highness.
Ballast photographer appears in the driveway. He nods to the security men, then takes out his camera. Ronaldo, how many times have I told you don't let the photographer shoot when Sabelle is around? The no photos of her policy is still in place. As our head of security, surely you understand why.
My apologies, Your Grace.
Ronaldo gets out and has his men escort the photographer away. He returns to the car.
All right, shall we proceed?
The motorcade, full of guards and security people, slowly gets going and on to the highway. You arrive at the vacation home before nightfall. The lovely villa is situated next to a lake. As king and queen, your parents are always so busy. You're glad they've found the time to take you on a vacation.
You look tired, Princess. Would you like Daddy to carry you?
Am I too big for a piggyback ride?
Of course not. Not until I'm old and gray. Not many kings regularly attend the gym. I suspect that's why your mother fell in love with me.
That's just one of the qualities that I liked about you, dear.
It would take too long to list your qualities, my love.
Your father kisses your mother. Ew, gross, you guys. You become Queen Sabelle. You will understand. Your responsibility is to your country, but rule first and love will follow. Ronaldo seems distracted when you approach the huge front doors of the villa.
Well, Ronaldo, are you gonna get the door?
Right away. While hurrying, Ronaldo unlocks and opens the door for the royal family.
Ronaldo, where's the usual phalanx of guardsmen? Don't tell me our security is slipping. I thought to reduce it to minimal security team for your holiday privacy, Your Grace.
Ah, well, that's good thinking, I suppose.
Really? I already don't trust this guy.
No servants greet you as you enter. The valets you brought are the ones to bring your luggage in. Where's the staff? Were the servants not informed of our arrival?
I don't know. Ronaldo, where... This is the concierge's purview, I believe, Your Grace. I will check with him for an answer.
Well, no matter. We will soon be asleep, I would imagine. Your father sets you down in the entrance hall. It's cozy and spacious. Everywhere you look, you see mementos of your father's youth. Valet accompanies you to one of the grand bedrooms. It's cold outside, but the fire in the hearth has warmed this room to a pleasing temperature.
This will be yours while we're here. What do you think?
Explore the room. You under the fireplace, a number of photos frame-line the mantel. You pick up two of them. Why does Mother have two different photos, but everybody else has just one?
That's not your...
Maybe because I'm twice as photogenic as anybody else. Father pretends to groan at Mother's joke. They share a happy look. But it changes to one you don't understand. Shivering, your mother dons a coat from the closet. Are you ready to see your gift, Sabelle? Oh my gosh, I almost forgot. Yes, I'm ready. Then come to the window on the side of the room and take a look. Through the falling snow, you see the stables. There, in one of the stalls, is a beautiful young horse. The horse has a blanket on and is happily chewing on hay. A big grin splits your face. A horse? I'm getting my very own horse? She's all yours. You just have to name her. I'm gonna name her Jessie. Tally and I will ride her together next time we come. Tally, you can come next time, right? Suddenly, 3 sharp knocks sound at the door. Before your father can answer, Ronaldo enters.
Just one more thing, Your Grace.
Ronaldo enters, still dressed in his uniform. He locks the door after entering. Father has a teasing tone, but you can tell there's something else behind his words. It's past midnight. What's your business to do disturbing your employers yet again, Ronaldo? In perfect silence, Ronaldo strides towards your father. You would remember forever the way his face was cast in the firelight. It is the face that haunts your nights and troubles your days.
I'm sorry, Your Majesty.
Something glints in his hand. You don't realize what it is until he stabbed your father in the chest. Daddy! Oh. Well. Literally that escalated quickly GIF should be inserted here. Wow. Okay, that did escalate very quickly. I kind of had the foreboding mannerism that would happen. And I'm assuming that it has something to do with Esmeralda, too. Which, wow. You're a prick, dude. You really are. Why am I not surprised, like I said? That being said, at least we've got more backstory on our main character, and as the situation unfolds, I'm sure we're going to learn in the next chapter. I'm sure more about Esmeralda and Talia and whatnot. So, with that being said, I hope you all did enjoy the video. Please feel free to like, comment, share, or if you're not already subscribed, please do so. Also, I would like to say personally, thank you all for believing in me, watching my content, and enjoying it. I know I'm not one of the big YouTubers yet, but I'm hoping one day to be at least known, you know? Hoping. And with you guys' help and whatnot. One day, you know? Dreams can come true. I never thought I'd be in the current position I am right now. And, you know, because of you guys, I am. So, thank you. If you ever want to support my content, there's a couple links down in the description. You can also follow me on social media. And until next time, stay well, stay awesome, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Peace.